Hey everybody, this is Brian Newsom from electrohost.com and the Tampa Bay Joomla Users Group, and today we're going to be talking about Joomla. A lot of people ask me, they say, hey Brian, what is Joomla? Joomla is basically web software that allows you to create and manage your website with little or no HTML or website experience. A little more technical definition would be that Joomla is a CMS or a content management system. It allows you to track and manage all of your web content needs, which leads to the question, what is web content? Well, simply put, web content is anything that you would place on your website so that your visitors could view or download. Good examples of very common types of web content would be, articles and blogs, links, videos, music files, photos, etc., etc. And now for the real good part. How much does Joomla cost? Well, Joomla is free under the GNU GPL, which is a free copyleft license for software. You can find more information about the GNU GPL at www.gnu.org. So now you know what Joomla does, and you know how much Joomla costs. You can download the source code at www.joomla.org. Once you've downloaded the source code to your computer, you'll need to install it on a web server to have a functioning Joomla website. There's a few things you should know about the Joomla hosting environment. First of all, Joomla is optimized for Apache web servers, and web servers that run PHP 4.310 or greater, and also have MySQL 3.23 or greater. I personally recommend cPanel web hosting because it's just very easy to manage. If you don't know much about hosting environments and web servers, you really don't have to worry. These are all very common features among today's various hosting platforms. It's not that difficult to find a place to host a Joomla site, and best of all, it's usually pretty cost effective. Joomla sites don't cost a lot to host unless you have a lot of data, and often you can host websites for free, and that's a big plus when you're just getting started with Joomla. Which brings me to, how hard is it to actually install Joomla on your web server? Well, once you've met most of the hosting guidelines, it's very easy. It comes with a web installer, and I come back to the cPanel hosting environment again. Many cPanel accounts have a one-click Joomla install, which makes it really easy for the novice user, but if you're installing it manually, you should know you do need to create a blank MySQL database, but if you follow the web installer, you should be up and running in a matter of minutes. People ask me, what kind of sites can I actually build with Joomla? Well, Joomla can be leveraged to build almost any kind of website you can imagine because it comes with a lot of powerful features right out of the box. It's especially well suited for online magazines and newspapers, but it can be used to build school and church sites, e-commerce sites, blogs, community portals. Pretty much sky's the limit. Since Joomla is so easy to use, as a web designer or a web developer, you could quickly build sites for your clients, and then with a minimal amount of instruction, teach them to update their sites themselves, allowing you to move on to the next project. It's a very powerful tool for web developers. So who is actually using Joomla? Well, you might be surprised, and the list grows every day. MTV uses it for their social networking platform. IHOP uses it. Harvard's using it. More examples of companies using Joomla can be found on the Joomla Community Site Showcase, located at joomla.org. One of the things I simply love about Joomla is that it is great for specialized functionality. Joomla is highly expandable. One of the best places to look for new Joomla extensions is the Joomla Extensions directory, which you can find at www.extensions.joomla.org. A few things you should keep in mind when you're looking for extensions and components. You should be aware of what current version of Joomla you have and what other extensions and components you have installed. I always try to read the reviews because not all components and extensions are created alike. Some are higher quality than others, and also not all Joomla extensions are free. Some do cost money. You can literally spend hours on the Joomla extension directory looking for expanded functionality for your Joomla site. Overall, Joomla is the most popular open source CMS on the planet, and it is for a reason. It's my opinion that Joomla outperforms many expensive paid content management systems and is supported by millions of users around the world. It's open source and free. So if you're considering using Joomla for your next web project, I hope this video has been a helpful source of information Once again, this is Brian Newsom from electrohost.com and the Tampa Bay Joomla Users Group. See ya.